Natalie here, and today I want to show you how to use the Craft Design online pattern grid to create your pattern for a weaving assignment. You're going to start by clicking Edit and select your grid settings to 35 by 40. There we go. And then you're going to click out of that, and you're going to go down and choose your palette. I chose a variety of colors here. I am choosing a darker red and a brown, orangey brown, and then kind of a darker brown. And I'm going to choose a gold. Eventually get to that gold color. There it is. And also a black. And then I'm going to work with the beige. And I'm going to start with lines on both sides. And right now I'm making my screen bigger so you can see everything that I do. So I'm going to have black lines on both sides. Remember, we're doing this symmetrically, so whatever you do on one side, you have to do on the other. All right, I'm also going to make some red squares. I'm going to use all 5 of the motifs that are found in Coast Salish weavings. There we go. So I've got lines and squares, and now I'm putting in some triangles with my brown. And I'm going to do a pattern of triangles the same way I did my pattern of squares. So, and then in the middle of that, I'm going to do a diamond. And then I'm going to make some triangles that are kind of pointing the other way. I had a little bit of trouble with the line tool, and in some cases, I actually used the pencil instead. I decided I want to make this symmetrical both right and left, and also top and bottom. So this is symmetrical in multiple ways, which is kind of cool. So I did my triangles and diamonds on the top there, and now I'm going to do it on the bottom. And I've got them flipped so that if I turned this whole piece upside down, it would look exactly the same. So I'm putting in my other triangles here and finishing that up. This is speeded up, so you can pause between each motif, each shape that I make, and you can copy it. I'm doing a yellow diamond in the middle. Made it a little bit too big at the top, but I will fix that later, I promise. And then I'm putting in a red, or an orange rather, orange guideline for my zigzag, which is my final motif that I am using based on Coast Salish weavings. And I'm doing those zigzags now, making sure I have the same number of zigzags on the right as the left, and then I am also making sure it's the same on the top and on the bottom. And as I said, I was having a little bit of trouble with that line tool, so I moved to the pencil tool, which lets you do one square at a time. And now I thought about extending the zigzag, but I decided not to. Instead, I took away my guidelines and I added sort of another semi-diamond shape, I guess a triangle, really. Trying to copy the shape in the middle, but not fully. Again, whatever I do on one side, I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. So I'm ready to save my artwork. So I am going to go to the snip tool, and I am going to choose a new snip, and I'm going to snip the artwork just like that. And then I am going to right click and save as. I'm going to save this as the weaving design. And I'm saving mine in my fine art folder that I happen to have. I have a fine art folder for my teacher examples. You can save your image wherever you save images on your computer. I have a video that is how to use the snip tool in Windows. I can have a link to that in the description. And I will have a link to that also on the one-stop shop for all your digital art needs. Once you have that saved, then you can turn it in. And that's really all you need to do. So go and make your